This is the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. It features some very impressive specs, including a larger battery capacity and some shiny new AI features. But something that is immediately obvious once you pick up the phone is the design. This is arguably the best looking mid-range phone I have used, but is all that glitters gold? Xiaomi sent this over, and after using it for over a month, here's my honest take, pros, cons, and everything in between. This is what the box of the global version looks like, and in it you get your Redmi Note 14 Pro plus a SIM ejector tool, a protective case, USB Type-C cable, a 120 watts fast charger, a quick start guide and warranty card, plus some safety information. It is quite nice to still see a charging brick in the box in 2025, at least a glimmer of hope. Again, the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus has to be one of the best looking mid-range phones I have used. This is the vegan leather edition and it feels different. You can also get this with a Gorilla Glass 7 eye back. This vegan leather variant does offer a grippy, top-notch texture that resists fingerprints, perfect for those who hate smudges and touch prints. Also note that this is the global version. The Chinese and India version comes with a slightly different specs, and we'll get to that. About durability, it is IP68 rated for water and dust resistance and has Corning Gorilla Victus 2 glass on the front, so using it under the rain and a few water splashes won't be a problem, but still be careful. It also comes with a pre-installed screen protector. It is slightly hefty, but the curved edges make it comfortable for one-handed use. The Note 14 Pro Plus comes packed with a 6.67-inch AMOLED screen, which is a 1.5K resolution display and a stunning 120Hz refresh rate that gives a smooth scroll feel. I enjoyed streaming Netflix and consuming media on the device as it packs Dolby Vision and HDR10 that gave an immersive feel with stunning colors. On paper, it was said to have 3000 nits peak brightness. While using the phone, auto mode maxed out at about 1200 nits, but still bright enough for outdoor use. The slightly curved edges added to the sleek look, even though they might not be everyone's cup of tea. I personally prefer flat displays, but this one is not too curved and doesn't cause accidental touches. Oh, and the in-display fingerprint sensor is amazingly accurate and fast. Talking about fingerprint, Redmi phones have this feature called second space, which is just the second partition of your phone with different apps and profiles installed. Other manufacturers have implemented this feature, but what I really like here is that you can access your second space instantly by using a different finger to unlock your phone. I thought that was cute and very convenient. With a powerful processor such as the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3, which is a 4nm chip, Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus handles everyday tasks efficiently and is a gamer's delight. Apps load quickly and multitasking with 12 gigs of RAM is seamless. In Geekbench 6, I got a single core score of 1153 and a multi-core score of 3159. Its vapor chamber cooling system does help to maintain the optimal performance of the device. Its storage options go up to 512GB UFS 2.2 compared to the UFS 3.1 on Redmi Note 13 Pro, its predecessor, and this is a huge step down in my opinion. The Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus global version I have sticks with the standard lithium-ion battery, and I really wish it came with the silicon carbon upgrade we see in the Indian or Chinese variants. Given how promising this tech is, the Indian or Chinese variant features a 6200 mAh silicon carbon battery, which offers greater capacity than previous Note devices. This new battery technology outperforms traditional lithium-ion batteries by providing higher energy density in a smaller physical size, making it a more efficient and environmentally sustainable option. It also allows for thinner phone designs without compromising battery life. Unfortunately, we don't get that globally, and that is a bit disappointing. I'm sure I'm not the only one disappointed because folks on Reddit shared the same sentiments. The battery wasn't the only compromise made. This global version is also missing the telephoto lens found in the Chinese or Indian version, and it also has a lower IP rating. But in terms of endurance, my unit lasted a full day and even into the next day with moderate use of social media, YouTube, Netflix, occasional gaming, calls and everyday apps. However, under heavy usage, I needed to top up by night. Streaming for 2 hours drained 11%, translating to roughly 18 hours of total playback. A respectable but not very impressive result. On paper, 120 watts hypercharge should be a game changer. In reality, it is a game changer. When you charge the phone with the provided 120 watts charger, you literally see the battery percentage increasing and running in real time. It was able to add up to 5% of charge in about 1 minute. This means you can sufficiently top up your dead battery in 5 minutes and get going almost immediately. However, there is no wireless charging, which feels like a missed opportunity in 2025. Its cameras were its predecessor's configuration, that's the Redmi Note 13 Pro, except for its selfie camera, which got bumped from 16 megapixel to 20 megapixel. With its 200 megapixel main rear camera, daylight shots are crisp with vibrant colors, excellent dynamic range and natural bokeh. Though the 8 megapixel ultra wide and 2 megapixel macro are just okay. Good for social media, not pro work. It still has challenges in low light performance with decent shots but grainy results. Its AI imaging engine works to assist with noise reduction, but shadows can look smudged. This is missing the telephoto camera found on the Indian or Chinese version like I mentioned earlier. However, the Indian version doesn't have a 200 megapixel sensor but a 50 megapixel main sensor, so I think we are kind of even. Checking out the 20 megapixel selfie camera, it nails skin tones, and that is what I really like about it. Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus also has some cool AI features to remove unwanted objects and real-time translations. Video shots for the rear camera top out at 4K and at 30 frames per second with stabilization, which is solid for handheld vlogs but with challenges in low light. Sadly, we are still stuck with 1080p at 60 frames per second for video shots in the front camera, but there is a teleprompter mode that can be enabled when using the selfie camera, which in my opinion is useful for content creators and vloggers.
Okay, so this is the back camera of the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. It has optical image stabilization and you also have electronic image stabilization. What do you think about the dynamic range? I'm in a very noisy environment right now, so I expect it to be very noisy. So what do you think about the video quality and the mic quality? Let us know in the comment section below.
Okay, so guys, this is the selfie camera of the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus, 1080p, 60 frames per second. The video quality is good. I love the skin tone. My skin is skinny. Let me know if you want to see a camera comparison of the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus and the Infinix 040 5G. Also, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel to get more updates of videos like this one. Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus out of the box features Android 14 running on the new Xiaomi HyperOS. The interface is clean, customizable and sleek. Features like Circle to Search and Google Gemini integration are also present and were very useful to me. The Gemini UI is also the new one featured in the Samsung S25 phones. Overall, I thought it's a fine and clean software experience, except of course for the bloatware, pre-installed apps and occasional ads. Not a deal breaker, but really annoying for a Pro Plus device. Xiaomi is also promising 3 OS updates on this phone, so having launched with Android 14, you only get up to Android 17. I find this to be quite decent compared to other phones in the same category from other manufacturers. The Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus features a dual stereo speaker system with Dolby Atmos. The sound produced is quite loud, though the bottom firing one dominates. No 3.5mm headphone jack, but you get high-res audio support coupled with 2 microphones. I also like that it supports eSIM. However, you can only use the eSIM with only one additional physical SIM. It also features an IR blaster for controlling electronic appliances conveniently. You also get NFC with the phone, very useful for contactless payments. The Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus checks a lot of boxes with standard features like the 200 megapixel camera, AMOLED 1.5K resolution display, eSIM, NFC, and a premium design. At about 600,000 naira or $400, it is perfect if you want flagship-like specs without the price tag to meet your daily entertainment and content creation lifestyle. So for most users, this is going to be a very good choice. This is a stellar mid-range device that punches above its weight. But for someone like me who knows there is another version, an Indian or Chinese version with a telephoto camera, a silicon carbon battery with a 6200 mAh capacity and a slightly better IP rating, it's going to be a very tough decision for me to choose this phone over that version. I kind of prefer the offering of the Chinese and India version, even though somehow their offerings are kind of equal. The Chinese version only has 50 megapixel for the main camera, while the global version has 200 megapixel main camera. The Chinese version has a 90 watts charger brick in the box and is capable of 90 watts. The global version is capable of 120 watts. So somehow it's kind of even. What are your thoughts about the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus? Let us know in the comments. And would you be buying this phone? So this has been my impression of the Redmi Note 14 Pro Plus. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I see you in the next one. Bye.